Hi, I'm Vi Wickam, and this is a free lesson brought to you by mytalentforge.com. I'm going to teach you how to play the different pieces of Devil Went Down to Georgia. Now, Devil Went Down to Georgia is one of those fiddle tunes that is probably the most requested, actually, there's no question, this is the most requested fiddle tune that I play, and it's not really a fiddle tune. It really isn't. You know, the main theme of it's kind of based on Lonesome Fiddle Blues, which is a Vassar Clements tune. But this is more of a story song that's a full band kind of deal. So we'll talk through it. I'll play the different parts, and we'll play them slowly so you can hear them, and I'll break it down so you can learn this too. So we start out with you know, the drums click off, boom, boom, doom, 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 and then we do. So let's break that down. That's our first theme. So 3, 2, 3, oh, low 1, we're in D minor. B natural. So notice there are some accidentals. We have D to C sharp to F, C natural, B natural, you know, you can catch that D sharp. So that's our first section. And then we have this little walk down. So we're kind of walking down the scale. And so the first time we play this theme, you end with, but we're going to continue that up with a little D minor scale. And then we go up to the F natural, and you can either do a slidey kind of, or and you slide down to, and that's where the singer comes in, or the talker. It says, the devil went down to Georgia, he was looking for a soul to seal, on and on and on and on, he was willing to make a deal. And then we come to Johnny. So you can learn those words, I'm not teaching you the words, but we see Johnny on the hickory stump, and Johnny accepts the devil's dare so he can win the fiddle made of gold. And the singers come in and sing, Johnny, rosin up your bow and play your fiddle hot. Hell's broke loose in Georgia and the devil deals the cards, I guess hard. If you win, you get this shiny fiddle made of gold. If you lose, the devil gets your soul. And we play that theme again. So that little 1, 3, 4, the D C and the D as a drone is something you kind of play repeatedly while the person who's narrating, the lead on this, does the talking, which you can do the talking too if you're playing fiddle. It's just a little trickier to switch back and forth. You know, and anytime you really feel like it, you can do that. You can do little D minor riffs, but quietly while the person's talking if you do anything. So the next thing we come to is, you know, the devil takes his lead, and you start out with the guitar doing jing chicka jing 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 chicka jing 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 chicka jing jing jing, and then the bass comes in boom 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 do 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 do, and then after 2 measures of each of those, the fiddle comes in, and we do a little thing where we're so we go up an octave a little bit at a time, and the specific notes you're playing on this are not, it's not really specific notes. It's more of you're moving up, and it's effect. And then when you get to the top, so we got our walk up. So those are kind of the 3 little sections in the devil. Is you know, as the band plays and the fiddle has joined, we have the walk up. So that's phase 1, is walking up that octave. Then phase 2 is and that's that walking back down, which also is, this is all effects. So if you're playing electrified and you can add a digital delay pedal or something like that to it where it really sounds kind of trippy and wild, that makes it extra cool. Then you have your so you do that a few times. And you end with that same 1 C natural. And you'll have to coordinate that with the bass player as far as how many times you're playing each of this stuff. But there's a timing out of it, and you've got to listen and pay attention to where you're at in the song. So you do the devil sound effects stuff, and then they go, he played Fire on the Mountain, Run Boys Run. That's our leg. So we're playing D major, Fire on the Mountain, Run Boys Run. Devil's in the house of the rising sun. I'm not used to playing this slow. So basically, this is a call and response section. So they say, Fire on the Mountain, Run Boys Run, and then you do a lick in D. Devil's in the house of the rising sun. And there's that's kind of the standard lick, but you can do, or something like that, a little shuffle bowing, or a little, do that same first theme in C, and that'll work too. Chicken in the bread pan picking out do. Another lick in D. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 4 beats for your lick in D, 4 beats for your lick in C, then another 4 beats for another lick in D. That's one option. That's another option. That's another option. That's another option. So take your pick one of those. Do it different each time if you can, just because a little change up. That's that section. Fire on the mountain, run boys, run. Devil's in the house of the rising sun. Chicken in the bread pan picking out dough. Granny does a jog by no child, no. So that's kind of another standard lick. It's a memorable piece of this song, so that's a good way to end it, even if you use alternate licks for. And now we go to the third main theme, which is so that's a little repetitive, but I'll play the lick for you slowly. 1, so F natural. 0, 1, 2, 1, 0, 3, 0, 1, 0, 1, 2, 1, 0, 3, 0. So that's our first phrase. So second phrase. So 2, 1, 2, C, B, C. F natural 2, 3, 2, 1, 0, 3, 2. And then we repeat. So we do 3 of those. So here we go again. And now we come to our first ending. So that sounds a little abrupt. We've got an F sharp. We return to that phrase. So our fourth section, or so we've got 3 of that theme, and then we've got our ending, which so we've kind of modulated to an A chord, which we haven't really had in this song yet. And then then we're going to go from A back to D minor. So that. And then we have 3 of this pattern. 1, 2, 0, 2, 1, 0, 2, 0, 1. So it takes us back to that same kind of landing spot. So we have one more section when we, the devil's been beaten. He lays the golden fiddle on the ground at Johnny's feet. Johnny says, if you ever want to come back again, I'll give you another shot, because I'll beat you again. But that theme that we just played, we play again after that next phrase with a different ending. So we have... So that's our ending. So we have... So we did 2.5 here, and we're going to go instead. We're just going to go. And now here's our final ending. So that's kind of we're walking in. So that's our same ending of our very first theme. So instead of doing that last time, we have... So, and just ended on that open A and D. So I'll play that theme for you one more time before we're out. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you've learned what you wanted to learn here on this lesson on Devil Went Down to Georgia. If you would like to see more lessons on fiddle tunes and other technique, go to mytalentforge.com, because we've got over 500 fiddle lessons there. All right. There you go. Have a great week. I'll see you soon.